Okay, guys. I'm playing Sunset's Ashes. This is a visual novel. So, as far as I know, you can't make any choices. So it's a kinetic visual novel. I think is the term. So that's not really your thing. You can. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I'd recommend singing through it anyway. But you can always try it out. So this is about, I don't know if it's a couple or if they're friends, but one person always goes mountain climbing and the other one doesn't. So this is their first time going together, and and it's going over moments that were important to them, which sounds like the setup for something that is gonna hit you right in the feels. So just prepare. Days of climbing, days of sleeping on the ground, and I'm still not used to the low oxygen. Do you mean days of sleeping? Alex, Alex is the one. 'Cause I said sleeping. I know there's a P in it. I heard sleeping. I heard sleep. You're just not listening to me. You're not talking loud enough or in my direction. Just don't pick on me. It's hard to breathe up here. I'm climbing this mountain for you, and you want to complain about the direction I'm looking? Oh, Alex must be a guy. Okay, fair enough. At least I'm getting the best view from behind. You watch it. I don't think I like you right now for picking on me. Love you. Still love you, but not sure I like you. We can turn back if you want. No, I can do this. Not about to turn back now after climbing for so many days already and spending so much money on the gear. I feel you. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If you collapse, I can always carry you. I don't have to look at you to know there's a wink with that. I might not be in the best shape of my life, but I'm not about to fall over, and I will not be carried. If I would let you carry me on our wedding night, no one is ever carrying me. That last gust of wind chilled through my windbreaker and down to my bones. Why is it so cold? Because you're at the top of a mountain peak and it's snowing. Just, just it's going to get a bit colder before the day's over. Ugh. And you do this all the time for fun. Why again would you want to be in the cold like this so often? We grew up where it's warm. Where it's so warm we never had winter. Just summer and less hot summer. Florida. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming they must be brothers. Probably. See, you don't sweat as badly as I do. I call this a welcome change of scenery and body odor. Loads of fun in my book. Fun? We could live up north for the cold. What would compel someone to climb mountains for fun? So in this situation, I'm definitely Nick, but I would not be here in the first place. You know me. I've always loved taking in a beautiful view whenever the opportunity presents itself. Uh-huh. My butt is off limits on this mountain. No way are any layers of clothes coming off me. Well, shucks. And here I was hoping for you to warm me up. They are not brothers, or else this is a visual novel that I am going to stop playing immediately upon getting that confirmed. Okay, you're not careful. If you're not careful, I'll give you a nice slap to warm you up. It'll be a slap of love. I remember the last time you gave me a love slap. Just thinking about it makes my face sore. It was a pretty fierce hit. You asked me to slap you that time, remember? Yeah, true. But if I know you were going to slap me that hard, I may not have asked at the time. Oh, God. Okay. We'd recently gotten back together from being broken up for 6 months after having been together for 3 years. I had some pent up frustration that still let out. Besides, you should be thanking me. I sobered you up. If I hadn't slapped you then, you definitely would have lost that dart game. It was a really good dart game. And I suppose you did make it up to me later that night. Alex, you gonna get shoved off the side of a mountain. I'm just saying, you walking a really fine line. Like, he's not. What? You remember, right? When I took you home and baked cupcakes that night? Cupcakes. I don't remember any cupcakes. Uh, I made vanilla and lemon cupcakes for my sister's birthday the next day. I let you have one as an apology. You mean I spent the past 2+ decades not remembering correctly how the rest of the night went? Yeah, like, kind of a dumbass, apparently. Okay, just turn it, messing with the sound since it has been working on the past few videos. It did, but anyway. That must have hit you harder than I thought. You mean it's never come up once for you to like confirm or deny what happened that night? Okay, I do remember actually winning the dart game, right? I'll never tell. Dang. What? What was that noise? Okay, hello, this is base camp. You hearing us up there? Loud and clear, base camp. How's the climb going? You still on schedule? I'm alright, and yeah, still on schedule. Taking it slow and steady. Alex is probably having the easiest climb ever. Yeah, I bet. I'm just trying to show off in front of my wife is all. Everything good down below? Well, it's clear in our neck of the woods. We're reading some heavy winds further up the path we mapped out for you. Though, how heavy is heavy exactly? A storm? No, not a storm. Generally, I say another climber will be fine. But since it's your first Nick, we want to let you know so you're not surprised. Does Nick mean Nicole? I think it means Nicole. Okay. How worried should I be? Nothing you can't survive. It might be hard enough to create whiteout conditions and force you to into cover for the night, however. So if you go forward, there's a chance it will take another day. Do I have any of options? If you head east, there's a flat clearing that will take you far around the mountain and eventually curve back up. It's a longer route, so we didn't consider it. There's no guarantee you'll make it before sundown if you go that route, so you'll need to haul it in order to keep on schedule. Only other option is west along the mountain's sharp ridge. Honestly, it's the more dangerous route, and we intentionally avoid that area since it's your first climb, so we're not taking west. If you take the ridge, it curves up enough to make you reach the summit faster, but you should take it slow anyway. There are hooks along the chain to help climbers easily. All depends on how well you think you can handle it. So the heavy winds that might hold us back a whole day, easy clearing them at the window, or pray don't have a fear of heights. Alex, what option would you choose? Oh, with Alex? Get forward and push to a strong wind. Each make a run for it. Okay, rest using the ridge to move past the weapon. This due west. Okay, sorry, there was something to friends. What was that? Heading for the ridge. If you see an avalanche, it will most likely be from my screaming. Roger that. Be safe and cautious. If you need any support or update, let us know. Will do. Thanks, guys. Base camp out. Okay, are you sure you're going to be fine going this way? Sure. If you can do it, I can do it. Yes, ma'am. I feel like this is going to end badly. Hey, do not look down, do not look down, do not look down, do not look down. Hey, look at that down there. Alex, you're the worst husband in human history. You know you love me. I think of that picture as like I sell you for a corn flip. I quit for a corn chip. Okay, I know I love you. I always love you. Loving you doesn't mean I like you right now. Why? Why did I think this was the way to go? I think it's because you're always so impatient. I am not impatient. Honey, how long have we been together? Long enough for you to know I'm not impatient. A good thing for me, you're in no position to smack me for disagreeing with you. Shouldn't you be offering me words of encouragement? Look at what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm hanging on for dear life. Yes, and you're rocking it, no pun intended. Only you would make puns that only you will understand, and then have to say no pun intended so everyone else gets it. Yeah, well, that side, you're doing fine. What do you always tell me to never forget being? Awesome? Yes. Well, right now you are being awesome. Incredibly, bodaciously, ridiculously awesome. Imagine what the grandkids are going to think when grandma gets off this mountain and tells them about it. They're never going to believe it. Only grandpa does something so stupid. And now it's your turn. They're going to love it. Grandma hugging along the edge of a mountain. Her grandma screaming at the top of her lungs. Her grandma going from post to post on a sharp ridge of a mountain. Grandma holding on so tight she'll never be able to use her hands normally again. I think my versions are better. Your versions are BS. Nonsense. We haven't even gotten to the part of the story where you jump from post to post, one arm at a time like Tarzan. So, okay. If I could do that, you know what else I would do right now? Kiss me? No, it's probably slap you off the side of the mountain. more like smack you. We'll have plenty of time for both after we reach the summit. What am I going to do with you? Love me and not drop me. I'm kind of relying on you in the current circumstance, so please do not drop me. You're strapped tight. If I drop you, then I'm falling with you. We certainly can't have that. Who's going to tell this awesome story then? Ugh, you and telling stories. What's wrong with telling stories? You are always telling stories. You had that gator hunting story. It's a true story. Then the story of the deer that chased you in pit when you took him out for a walk. Out, okay, there's no A there, but it was supposed to be. Also a true story. Also a story that I wasn't in. Are you upset that I always tell stories about just me? For years, you have been telling these same stories. Why don't you tell more stories about the whole family? What about the time I scared Kate's boyfriend? As I recall, that's a great story. Fool thought he could kiss our daughter in her bedroom. I got the drop on them, didn't I? Invasive. Falling through the ceiling from the attic because the wood had given away was not the best way to get the drop on him. It was excellent timing. It was an excellent coincidence. What about our first date? You don't tell many people that story. About the improv show? Or the part where I kept beating you at that racing video game? Smart addict. What about when we went whitewater rafting? I tell that story. Yeah, the part where the whole family kept messing up and how it's the only time you ever fell out of a raft. I don't need to tell the other parts. Oh, tell me a story. Remember the first time we moved somewhere we had snow? I do. I remember not wanting to step outside for anything. And do you remember how the dogs handled it for the first time? They were both confused about what it was or how to handle it. First time Pitt stuck a paw in the snow, he freaked out. You threw him into a pile of snow you had shoveled from the driveway. He loved being thrown in. Honestly, it sounded like me whenever, me and my husband about the cat. Like, whenever he does something, he's like, but he likes it. But it's like, this is 100% accurate married life conversation. He came back up to you and ready to be thrown again. Even Maya got into it and went to play the same as him. Then we had to put the snow booties on her because she was always licking her paws. She could barely walk at first. Looked almost like our dog was drunk the way she kept wobbling. It was a good night. You're right, it is a really great memory. So why don't you tell more people about that? It's always the crazy moments. I tell the kids. I don't feel a need to share those stories with anyone else. Why not? It's a different kind of story. One of our stories. Stories that you remember and make you quietly smile. Shut up, Alex. I like keeping those moments for us so we can smile back on them later. Those stories make me happy by remembering them on my own. Alex. I remember one of our first dates when we didn't leave the apartment because you were sick. I ended up holding back your hair for you the whole time. I remember. In that moment, I realized I was lucky to have you. Those are our stories, my stories. I don't share our stories because I want them to be ours. Maybe it's silly, but what we do is ours. It's kind of silly. Yeah, you're awesome. And you're gorgeous. We're almost done. I can see the end of the ridge up ahead. Up ahead. Let's get this over with and off of here. You got it. Nothing more than a quick clear slope to the summit from there. Change it. Okay. And I guess you did get different conversations, but unless anybody wants to see the other options, I'll probably just play them on my own. We made it. I can't believe it, but we actually, wow, it's incredible, isn't it? It was worth making the ridiculous climb to get all the way up here. Oh, it was, huh? You're not salty about the days of sleeping on the ground, the freezing cold, with no shower. You don't have to mind. We know what happened. Okay. Okay, I was so. Wait, that was a minute ago, but now I think this may be the prettiest sight I've ever seen because of you. Better than the sunset on the riverboat from our honeymoon? Yes, even prettier than that. Our honeymoon was a lot more fun than climbing the mountain, though. As I recall, our honeymoon still involved a lot of walking. It was crazy hot, too. It didn't require me to bundle up with all these layers. It didn't have that crisp mountain breeze. It didn't have me eating mostly beans for every meal. We lucked out that our honeymoon took place during a chocolate festival, is all. It also involved drinking. Hey, I wouldn't have stopped you from bringing alcohol up here. I'm not going to imagine being drunk while crossing that sharp bridge. Yeah, but then you could invent a new drunk Nick dance. Oh gosh, no, I've had enough of those dances. Nothing tops the White Russian dance. I love the way you pump your arms and boogie back and forth. Like, Alex, please. White Russian. White Russian. Now that's the spirit. Last dance I'm doing from up here is a really long way down, and I don't need to slip. Fair point. Anyway, like you said, it was a great honeymoon. It was. We had some great memories from that trip. I love all the photos you took for us to look back on. Good thing I got into photography as a passing hobby. You always took a lot of photos from your past climbs, too. Photos of scenery like this for me to see when you got home. I always wanted you to see it for yourself. But now I'm here. Seeing it for yourself in person is different, isn't it? Do you have the camera? Need to take photos of its setting. Oh, you're right. Let me put it out and snap a few photos. The kids are going to love this. So are the grandkids. I bet those little tykes won't even know what to make of this. Probably as magical. Something you only read about in a fantasy book or see in a movie. Not fictional anymore. So you really like it? The grandkids would have it right. It is magical. I'm glad to hear that. I had no idea it would be something like this. If I had known, I would have done this sooner. You're doing it now. Would have done it together? We are here together. Not like how I wanted. Not like how you always wanted. Not with you right next to me. I, I knew it. I thought as soon as I realized we were playing Alex, I thought it in my head, and I was just like, I don't want to say it out loud because I'm probably wrong, because I have no reason for why I felt so strongly that we were dead. Not like how it's supposed to be. And you don't even look that old. We talk about grandkids. Like, you they have them at. You know what, Kevin? I'm so sorry. Life isn't fair. I wasn't supposed to lose you so soon. Not this soon. Okay, maybe the grandkids are hypothetical. We had almost 30 years, and I want more. I want more years of you being awesome and loving me. I even want more years of you irritating me like a brat. I actually miss you always finishing my sentences. It was so aggravating how you could always imagine exactly what I would say before I would say it, and then keep moving the conversation along. I miss that now. I miss you coming home from an adventure and telling me about it. Whenever you came back from a climb, you tell me how you would have to talk to yourself and pretend you were talking to me. How keeping a conversation with yourself helped you focus and keep from getting tired. I tried doing that. I climbed this damn mountain pretending you were right here beside me, talking to me. It helped. It really helped. I don't want to stop hearing your voice. I know. Why would you text on the phone? Yeah, but I miss you. I miss you so much. Sometimes I text your phone. I keep hoping you'll reply with the usual smooch or snuggle message. It's silly. Smooch. Please. It's not silly. I'm sorry I didn't do it more often. I even listen to your voicemail so I don't forget what you sound like. You said you had such a stupid cliche voicemail. Why can't you do something funnier? At least I can still imagine your voice when I read something you wrote. Do you remember the poem you wrote me? Yeah, I do. It was so bad. I love that poem. You wrote it for me. I wrote it the first time I saw a view like this one. I wish I'd written it better. If I known those would be the last words that make you think of me, I promise I would have tried harder. You did need to. You were perfect just the way you were, and I love keeping those words close to me. Yeah, as the sun says, I feel compelled to sit quietly and stay a while, like how you your own beauty and wonder bring me a smile. I wait patiently there as the star falls past the skies, and then I see only you as it goes dark and I close my eyes. I dream of all the adventures I've had with you at my side, the times we laughed, danced, hollered, and cried. Memories of awestruck sights with us both thinking, wow, dreams I would repeat with you for as long as my sleep would allow. Then as I awake, the morning sun caresses my face, making me think you're there, offering a warm embrace. I reach in and pull out the one word note you stuck in my bag. Boom. It makes me smile and start the day remembering how much I love you. I hate you sometimes. I know. Remember what I always say about hating someone? Hate is a strong word. It takes a lot of time and energy to really hate someone. I'm glad to know I was worth the time and energy. I'll never stop. You'll always be worth it. Thank you. I love you, my bear. My bear. And I love you, mi hermosa. Goodbye. See, don't you give me an achievement for that. Don't. Get, ow. That was very short. I actually have a lot of time left uh on my timer. But if you guys want to see the other routes, let me know in the comments, and then I will show all endings. I guess. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you aren't crying because I I, I can't do it. Not you know, like if you the day ever comes, but I should cry on camera, like that's it. I might just shut it down. I might just. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.